Coming up on H-Town High School Sports, it's the home stretch of the district softball races. We'll have the big game highlights. In baseball, there's no shortage of big games in district play. In soccer, our team of the week is one win away from a state championship.
To be here, it's honestly truly special.
And we'll flash back as this local hoops product is now a #1 draft pick. So make us your #1 pick. H-Town High School Sports starts now.
Hello everyone and welcome to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports. We're powered by Vype. I'm Todd Freed. Let's begin with the home stretch of the district softball races, where two of the teams battling for the district 16-6A championship, Cy Woods and Cy Ranch, faced off in an extra inning thriller.
Cy Ranch huddled up and ready for the big district matchup. Top one, Cy Woods. Megan Wang at bat. Little blooper, but Cameron Carmouche with a great diving catch. Then Wildcats, Katie Lott, hot shot, but pitcher Molly Yu snares it, and they double up the runner. Bottom one, Cy Ranch, runners at first and second. Carmouche, base hit to center. Vanessa Souza will score, and then on the throw home, the ball gets away. Delaney Ferris runs in, and she is safe. 2-0 Mustangs. Top five, Cy Woods, bases loaded, and it's ball four to Megan Wang. Erin Krause scores 2-1. Bottom six, Cy Ranch runners at second and third. Mia Diaz lines the center. Carmouche scores, and it's 3-1. Same score, top seven. Last chance for Cy Woods. Runners at first and second, one out. Molly Yu, strikeout, they're one out away. After the runners advance to second and third, Katie Lott, base hit to center. Kylie Pavlicek scores. Here comes Alyssa Budasilievich, and that ties the game at 3. We go to extra innings. Top nine, Woods has a runner on second, 2 outs. Katie Lott, little pop fly, but some miscommunication, and the ball drops. Krause scores 4-3 Cy Woods. Bottom nine, 2 outs. Reliever Jasmine Tucker gets the strikeout to end it, and Cy Woods rallies for a 4-3 win in 9 innings. They go to 24-4 on the season, and first in district by a game over Bridgeland, and Cy Ranch is now 2 back.
Now in Class 5A softball, the Lake Creek Lions out of Montgomery entered the week with an undefeated 27-0 record. They were a perfect 10-0 in district. To keep that perfect mark intact, the Lions faced Kingwood Park.
Tick-tock, it's the undefeated Lake Creek Lions taking on Kingwood Park. Top one, Lions pitcher Emily Kennedy gets the strikeout with the heat. Lake Creek, bottom one, Madeline Lopez at bat, runner at third, squeeze bunt, Maddie McKee comes in, and she's safe, 1-0 Lions. Then, Ava Brown drives it deep to the corner in left field. Left fielder falls down. Madeline Lopez will score, and it's 2-0. Same at bat. Kaylee Rachinsky for the Lions flies to center field. Ava Brown will tag, and she will score, and it's 3-0 Lake Creek on top. Still bottom one. Jenny Robinson steps up, and that's a base hit to center. Bree Haggerty comes in, and it's 4-0 Lions. Bottom two, more Lake Creek. Madeline Lopez, fly ball right side. Nice catch, but Maddie McKee will tag and score. It's 5-0. That was more than enough for Emily Kennedy. Top third, Kennedy with the strikeout to end the at-bat. She had 9 Ks on the night. Top five, Kennedy, another strikeout. She has a 0.00 ERA for the season. Lake Creek wins 7-0. They're now 28-0 on the year. Big private school matchup. Lutheran South against Fort Bend Christian. Both former TAP state champs. Top one, Lutheran South at bat. Krista Von Aken, grounder right side. The ball gets away, but shortstop Avery Hodge grabs and fires to third, and they get the runner. Eagles pitcher Reagan Heflin then with the strikeout to end the threat. Eagles at bat. Hadley Hodge rips it deep to center, over the center fielder's head. Katie Dillon will score 1-0 Fort Bend Christian. Bottom 4, Eagles, Jalen Lee on the bunt, and then the throw gets away. Ashlyn Pence will score 3-0 Fort Bend Christian. Same at bat. Katie Dillon chops it to the mound. Grace Payton gets caught between third and home, but she's still safe. It's 4-0. Pioneers now. Ebony Gonzalez, ground ball right side. It just gets through. Kylie Rutledge will head for home. She is safe. Gonzalez will go for second, but she is out. Bottom 5, Sarah Stubbs at bat. A blast to left. Left fielder back, and out of room. A 2-run blast for Sarah Stubbs. Eagles win 7-1. They go to 4-0 and take over first place in district.
All right, from softball to a big week in the district baseball races.
A big game had the Dawson Eagles hosting District 23 6A leader Alvin. On a cold and windy Saturday morning in Pearland, Dawson pitcher Dalton Hitt was tough. The strikeout to end the top of the first. Here's Alvin Hurler, Cooper Williams with a K right there. Top of the second, Dalton Hitt strikes out the side. He was dominant early on. Bottom 2, here's Dalton Hitt at bat. Base hit to left. Hayden Windsor and Cole Seaback score, and it's 2-0, Eagles on top. Bottom 3 now. Windsor at bat. Base hit to right field. Eli Webster scores, and it's 3-0 Dawson. Then, Caden Adamson at bat. Chopper to short. Eric Vasquez fires home. Tanner Merrick back to first. 6-2-3 double play. Top 5, Alvin loads the bases, trailing 3-1. Trey Landers, little tapper, hit fields, but his throw is wild into right field. Grant Davis scores. Here comes Eric Vasquez, and then Kyler Menzel comes in. 3 runs on the play, 4-3 Alvin. Alvin still at bat. On the bunt by Reed Parrish, Hayden Carey, nice grab, and they double up the runner. Bottom 7, last chance for Dawson. Runners on first and second. Zach Mack, little chopper to short, throw to first, gets away. Eli Webster will score to tie the game. And then Trevor Brigham will try to score as well, and he's gonna be out as he soars into the air. It was tied at 4 after 7, and in 9 innings, Alvin wins it 7-6. The Yellow Jackets are now 10-1 in district and 18-3 overall. Cy-Fair hosting Memorial, day 2 of a rain-suspended game. They picked it up, bottom 4, Cy-Fair down 4-3. Runner at second, but pitcher Jacob Schultz gets the strikeout for Memorial. Bottom 7, last chance for Cy-Fair. Runner on first, ball gets away, and Kyle Chambers is safe at second. That was big, because the next batter will be Trevor Seebeck. He'll lay down the bunt, and then the throw to first gets away. Chambers scores. We go to extra innings, tied at 4. Then the pitchers take command. Top 8, Cy-Fair pitcher Jonathan Burrer gets the strikeout. Bottom 8, Memorial's Jacob Schultz with the K right there. Top 9, Cy-Fair pitcher Jonathan Burrer, another strikeout. He allowed no hits in 6 innings of work. Bottom 10, Cy-Fair bases loaded, 1 out. Nolan Wilson, fly ball to right. Connor Brooks on third. He will tag, and he will score easily. And in 10 innings, over 2 days, Cy-Fair wins a big one. 5-4 is the final.
The state champions in soccer were crowned this past weekend in Georgetown. The lone team in the state finals from Greater Houston was Kingwood Park. More on the Panthers now, who we recognize as our Allegiance Bank Team of the Week.
It was one final practice for the Kingwood Park Panthers before heading off to the Class 5A State Championship Final, going to state with a lofty 28-2-2 record and a truly memorable season for the Panthers.
I honestly don't even know how to think of it. We just We just fought so hard. We really earned it to be here. It's honestly truly special.
We're just a great group of kids. I mean, they fight hard every day. They train very well. They all have each other's back. Something I do push is just chemistry, be everyone's friend, and that just goes a long way.
A long way behind an explosive lineup that's lit up the scoreboard for an average of nearly 5 goals a game. Gage Guetta leads the team with 32 goals on the season. Jesus Cervantes and Jace Banning have each scored 28 goals, while Nathan Jimerson has scored 27 goals for this prolific offensive attack.
There's one thing that I think we're very capable of is scoring goals. I mean, we've scored the most goals in our school history. I think we're over 145 goals this season. So we're playing really well. We're playing at a very high level right now.
I mean, we're amazing, really. We really work on it a lot. The combination between the top 4 and just the relationship and the chemistry between all of us has just gotten so much better over this season.
Yeah, we have 5 or 6 lethal scorers we can all do. We can put it in the back of the net. It's just who's on fire that game and who wants to do it, who'll do it.
The Panthers have also played the season with an extra special purpose, given that last year's season was abruptly cut short due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The season halted with the Panthers owning an undefeated 21-0 record.
It's disheartening. I mean, you know, there's a lot of seniors. We graduated 16 seniors last year. It was a big part of the team. So, you know, they all had that dream. So it was very disheartening for the team. And we were, you know, for this year, it was just like one of those things. It was motivation that we're playing for them. We're playing for a past program, too. So everyone that's came through here, we're playing for them.
I could see how much they wanted it. And then to have it cut short, I mean, it's heartbreaking, honestly. And that's why we're doing it out here for them. All those alumni, all the guys that we knew for so long that I grew up with, I mean, this is all for them.
And we are here on campus at Kingwood Park. Coach, congratulations on advancing to the Class 5A State Championship Final. On behalf of our sponsor, Allegiance Bank, we're proud to present you this plaque as our H-Town High School Sports Allegiance Bank Team of the Week. Coming up next, we'll keep it on the baseball and softball diamonds with Vite Media's Matt Malatesta. And also ahead, a fantastic flashback for this now #1 overall draft pick in the WNBA. Welcome back to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports. We're powered by Vite. I'm Todd Freed. Earlier in the show, we brought you highlights of another win in softball for the Lake Creek Lions. While we were on campus out there in Montgomery, I visited with Vite Media's Matt Malatesta for more on the big happenings in the baseball and softball seasons. Yes, indeed. We are on location for this week's segment with Vite Media's Matt Malatesta, home of the Lake Creek Lions. And speaking of the Lions, pretty good softball team, Matt.
Well, this is our #1 team in the city of Houston right now. #2 in the state of Texas. Starts and ends with Emily Kennedy, Texas A&M commit. She's a star. I mean, she's a 6'2" fireballer. She's the difference for this team.
And this is Class 5A. Class 5A is stacked, isn't it?
Loaded. Barbers Hill, another top 5 team in the state of Texas. You've got Foster, you've got Santa Fe. So this is gonna be a bloodbath in Region 3 for softball.
6A, what about that?
It's wide open, bro. It is so wide open. Clear Springs is really leading the pace right now.
Undefeated as we speak.
They're really, really good. Katie's coming on, so it's gonna be a battle for that Region 3, but it's pretty wide open.
Some good teams in that Cy-Fair district with Cy Woods, Cy Ranch, and Bridgeland, and they're battling it out for a district championship right now. All right, let's talk baseball. And 5A, our team of the week a couple of weeks ago, as we're doing this interview, Friendswood Mustangs are still undefeated at 19-0.
Dude, they are legit. You got Friendswood, a little bit north of them, Barbers Hill. They're having a great season so far, but Friendswood just has that look. You know, if you see them come off the bus, these guys look like big league baseball players.
What about Class 6A?
Well, it's going to be a battle in Katy. Katy versus Tompkins is really, that could come down to who gets out of the region. Those two teams don't like each other, but man, they can play some baseball.
All right, any other teams to watch out for in 6A?
Well, you've got the Woodlands. It's Region 2, of course, but I mean, Houston is such a battlefield. Whoever comes out of here is going to be really battle tested, going to do really well as they progress in the playoffs.
All right, we'll keep an eye on it. Baseball, softball, getting into the heat of it all. Matt Malatesta of Vite Media here in Montgomery. How about that?
We are way out here.
Way out.
Up next, from Barbers Hill and Mont Bellevue to the top overall draft pick in the WNBA, we'll have a fantastic flashback with hoop star Charli Collier.
Welcome back to Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports. We're powered by Vite. I'm Todd Freed.
With the first pick in the 2021 WNBA draft, the Dallas Wings select Charli Collier from the University of Texas.
As expected, Barbers Hill Eagles product Charli Collier was the top overall pick in last Thursday's WNBA draft. It was just 3 years ago that Collier closed out her illustrious high school career at Barbers Hill. And with that being said, let's flash back now to 2018, when we first profiled rising hoop sensation Charli Collier. As she lit up the scoreboard for 45 points in a second-round playoff victory, Barbers Hill Eagle Charli Collier continued a season of dominance on the high school hardwood. Earlier in the week, Charli scored a lofty 52 points in the Eagles' playoff opener. And just days prior to that, she proudly accepted her invitation to the McDonald's All-American Game.
Oh, I mean, it's an amazing feeling. As a kid, I've always dreamed of that, and only 24 kids get it, girls and guys, so it's just amazing just to be able to be a part of that and recognize the McDonald's All-American.
A 6'5" All-American, Charli is rated by ESPN as the nation's #2 overall prospect. Charli Collier. She made off-the-court news last fall by decommitting from the perennial national champion UConn Huskies to play for the Texas Longhorns.
I got a lot of hype off of that. I mean, it's just mainly my decision, and it's what I felt it in my heart to needed to do, to stay home close to my family. And I felt like either university I would have went to, I would have been successful because of my work ethic. So just mainly UT itself with its academics, I feel like that I'll be successful academically and athletically. So,
as a heralded freshman 4 seasons ago, Charli made an immediate impact on the Barbers Hill program. Last season, she led the team to the Class 5A state semifinals. She's continued to up her game in more ways than one along the way.
It's hard to explain unless you've been here. I mean, she's developed as far as out in our community. She's gone from a non-vocal person to a vocal leader of our team. She's just been the ultimate role model for everybody in our system.
Let's go. A system and a head coach that Charli credits for much of her success, both on and off the court.
Coach Danley is just a warm-hearted coach. I mean, outside of basketball, he's more like a father figure to me as well, because, you know, my dad passed, and so just him filling that space in my life, him being a coach, but also just a big impact on me and my family, that he's always there for me.
You know, it makes you know as a educator and a teacher and a coach that you're doing your job. But, you know, Charli's done more work on her own and outside of school than anybody I've ever had. And it's, you know, it's obviously paid off. And she's just naturally talented.
Talented and following nicely in the footsteps of a number of great players who've come through this tradition-rich Barbers Hill program. As she winds down her illustrious high school career, Charli wants nothing more than leading this team to a state title. She's also set her sights on making a lasting impact in the world of women's basketball.
Well, I mean, senior night was the other night, and I mentioned I wanted to be a millionaire, so that's mainly one of the main goals. And of course, I want to go down in history as one of the best ever to play the game of basketball. So I just want to be legendary. I want to be memorized as that person that was always a big role model. I just want to be great.
Coming up next, it's the Plays of the Week.
Welcome back to the show on another action-packed week. More great action with the Academy Sports and Outdoors Plays of the Week.
Cy Ranch versus Cy Woods. Little blooper, and Ranch third baseman Cameron Carmouche. Nice diving grab. Then, hot shot by Katie Lott. The Ranch pitcher Molly Yu snares it and doubles up the runner. Lake Creek pitcher Emily Kennedy retains her perfect 0.00 ERA on the season. Struck out 9 in the win over Kingwood Park. Fort Bend Christian Sarah Stubbs with a blast. That one was way back. Big home run in the win over Lutheran South Academy. Cy Fair, Jonathan Burr, threw 6 innings of no-hit ball. Strikeout here to end the 9th versus Memorial. Bottom 10, bases loaded for Cy Fair. Nolan Wilson flies to right, and Connor Brooks will tag, and he will score the game winner as Cy Fair wins in 10 innings over 2 days. Alvin versus Dawson on the chopper to shortstop. Alvin's Eric Vasquez first fires home, and then catcher Tanner Merrick throws to first, a 6-2-3 double play. Dawson third baseman Hayden Curry on the bunt makes a nice catch, fires to first. They double up the runner, but Alvin won the game. Not a highlight here, but still, congratulations again to former Barbers Hill Eagle Charlie Collier, the UT Longhorn, the #1 overall pick in the WNBA draft. And who's got the best TikTok in town? Well, how about the undefeated and state #2 ranked Lake Creek Lady Lions? Impressive stuff from the girls. Your Academy Sports and Outdoors, H-Town High School Sports Plays of the Week.
I think we got it.
And that'll do it for this week's show. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, stay H-Town proud.
For all the ways you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at Academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.